It should be no surprise that Cirrus Aircraft has adopted this philosophy for its entire line of products, including the SR piston singles and the single-engine Vision jet. Owners of Cirrus airplanes have come to expect regular updates to keep the aircraft current and appealing to new buyers. The airframer presented the most recent version of the aircraft, dubbed the G2 Plus Vision jet, right before the start of this year's EAA AirVenture show in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. The G2 Plus Vision jet comes equipped with several useful new features, and that's what we'll be looking at today. So sit back and let us take you inside the $3 million Cirrus Vision Jet G2 Plus. The standard cabin of the SF50 features modular seating that can accommodate 5 adults, as stated in the type certificate datasheet issued by the FAA for the SF50. Every travel mission is unique. The Vision Jet can adjust to your specific travel requirements, including the number of passengers, the amount of luggage, changes in the weather, and the distance traveled. Your options have significantly increased thanks to Generation 2's increased flight envelope to FL310. The airframe can support a maximum of 7 seats. These passengers are seated in a cabin promoted by the airframe manufacturer as being the largest in its class and with a height of 4.1 feet and a width of 5.1 feet, respectively. The manufacturer also promotes this cabin as being the largest in its class. An upgrade to the jet's Williams International FJ44-5A FADEC electronic control system resulted in an increase in overall performance, which is among the most notable of these advantages. This modification does not have any effect on the power output. Still, it does deliver an optimized thrust profile that increases performance by 20% in the areas where it is most required, specifically during takeoff on hot days and at high altitudes. GoGo's in-flight Wi-Fi. GoGo's in-flight Wi-Fi adds industry-leading connectivity while in the air using GoGo's advanced L3 system and is available for the first time on the G2 Plus Vision Jet. In-flight Wi-Fi improves the cabin experience by keeping the pilot and passengers connected. This boosts productivity and enables real-time communication with teams and customers on the ground, which helps keep commerce moving at a breakneck pace. Devices can be kept charged and ready for further productivity thanks to the added convenience of USB-C ports. The initial GoGo in-flight Wi-Fi subscription can be included in the Jetstream ownership program, providing an additional level of ease and convenience for Jetstream aircraft owners and operators. Jetstream is a worry-free ownership experience designed as a comprehensive program that goes above and beyond a standard warranty to provide added benefits such as the replacement of normal wear and tear for its customers. Enhance efficiency. The Vision Jet is renowned for being an adaptable single-engine jet that can accommodate the specific requirements of both professional and personal travel endeavors. The Williams FJ33-5A engine used in the G2 Plus Vision Jet has been fine-tuned and updated with a newly optimized thrust profile to provide up to 20% increased performance during the takeoff phase. A takeoff field land of 2,036 feet is available for use with the SF50 Vision Jet G2. The enhanced performance to increase range, carry more where you have the option of carrying an additional 150 pounds of equipment on a mission with a range of 800 nm or increasing your range to over 1,200 nautical miles. Either way, you will enjoy added reassurance in hot temperatures and high elevations, providing access to additional airports at popular destinations all over the world, and it is one of the benefits of the G2 Vision Jet's recently expanded flight envelope to FL310, which was introduced in 2019. A recent announcement detailed yet another brand new function called the Flex Cargo Management System. This makes it possible to safely transport large items like bicycles, golf clubs, coolers, and luggage thanks to the addition of cargo attachments to the seating system that this provides. The Flex system will be made available in the first quarter of 2022. It does not add any additional weight to the jet. Safety. The Vision Jet's Safe Return Emergency Autoland system is without a doubt the most impressive component of this aircraft. If the pilot becomes unable to control the aircraft, all that needs to be done is push the large red button, and the G2 Plus will determine how to get to the nearest airport in the safest and most efficient way possible. In addition, it will establish communication with the air traffic control system, enabling passengers to safely land and exit the aircraft. When the button is pressed, the system begins analyzing all of the data streams available for the aircraft, including the fuel thermal levels, the terrain, and the weather to determine the optimal location to land. The automatic flight control system collaborates with the auto throttle installed in the G2 Vision jet earlier this year to facilitate the management of the jet's speed, flight path, and altitude, respectively. After that, safe return will automatically lower the flaps, change to landing gear, and continue descending until it has successfully landed itself. After it has safely touched down on the ground, the jet will come to a complete stop and passengers will be able to disembark. The ability to operate autonomously has the potential to be a game changer in stressful situations, such as when a passenger becomes ill. After the safe return system has been engaged, the aircraft will initiate communication with the air traffic control system and send a distress signal along with the location of the airport at which it plans to make an emergency landing. This means that ground-based emergency services at the appropriate airport can be notified and ready to assist the passengers and the pilot as soon as the plane touches down, should this be necessary. In July of 2021, the European Union Aviation Safety Agency granted type certificate approval for the Vision Jet Safety Return Emergency Auto Landing System. It is a genuinely game-changing advance in the realm of in-flight safety. Naturally, Garmin's Auto Land system, which Cirrus markets under the brand name Safe Return, is also installed in the Vision Jet. This means that the jet now has two important safety features, including the whole airframe parachute for the unlikely possibility of engine failure or some other catastrophic problem such as a mid-air collision, and Autoland, which will help handle the improbable chance of a pilot becoming unable to control the jet. Designs rethought to improve their presence on the ramp. New colorways, including daring additions like Titan Gray, Bolt, and Bimini Blue, join updated design lines that accent the distinct curve of the Vision Jet's carbon fiber fuselage for an unmistakable presence on the ramp, runway, or in the air. New colorways join updated design lines that highlight the distinct curve of the Vision Jet's carbon fiber fuselage. When entering from the exterior, the pilot and the passengers step into a remarkable interior space designed for its class, the largest cabin. This cabin features premium leather, bolstered seats, noise reduction, and an immersive experience made possible by the panoramic windows exclusive to the Vision Jet. In the meantime, if you're enjoying this video, please take a moment to click the like button, subscribe for more content on the world of aviation, and turn on that notification bell so you can stay up to date with the most recent information. Most extensive, more rapid, and further. Last but not the least, the G2 Vision Jet can travel further, faster, and higher. The performance and capabilities of the brand new aircraft are improved thanks to an increased flight envelope that extends to flight level 310. The Vision Jet's range has been increased to more than 1,200 nautical miles due to the newly available Reduced Vertical Separation Minimum or RVSM technology. Your Vision Jet is able to navigate higher flight levels with ease. At high speeds, it is a new spin on the Cirrus Life experience that you won't want to miss. G2 now provides increased flexibility to carry an additional 150 pounds on an 800 nautical mile mission, pushing top cruise speed further above 345 miles an hour. Intelligent, effortless, refined. Another benchmark that Perspective Touch has successfully surpassed. Cirrus Perspective by Garmin has been regarded as the gold standard in general aviation avionics for almost a decade. Its successor, the innovative Perspective Touch, is just as technologically advanced as its forerunner. Again, more all-encompassing than a typical product. Perspective Touch was centered on the pilot rather than the airframe when it was being developed. The Vision SF50 will make sense of touch, an essential component of your flying experience, in the same way that it is a crucial component of your day-to-day life. Get a sense of the future. One of the additional features is a set of controls for the autopilot position with an easy reach. It is much simpler to make course corrections and adjust altitude during a flight. These frequently used controls are conveniently located nearby, and it is unnecessary to stretch your arms above the displays to adjust some of the controls. Price. So finally, are you curious about the cost? Well, the average price of a Vision SF50 G2 for sale is $3.4 million, but within the last some days, the price has fluctuated from $3,295,000 to $3,595,000. But if you only want to test it out or just a one-time flight, it will cost you about $711, which is pretty cheap compared to other jets. But hey, if you still think there are better jets for you, why don't you click on this video to watch on Inside the Flying Sports Car, new Honda Jet Elite S. Until then, goodbye.